Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Karibuni tena to King's Vintage Homes. I know we have been here some time back.
Yes.
And I really wanted us to come back here to see what King's Vintage Homes has to offer. And last time we were here, we were promising we'll do this, we'll do that. So now sisi ni kusema na kutenda. Yes, sasa nataka muone where we've reached and with whatever we promised, we have delivered.
Okay, so just remind us a bit, where is King's Vintage located?
Okay, so King's Vintage Homes is located along Ngong Road. We are at the heart of Racecourse, where you just take a slip. We take the turn towards the slip road to Lenana School. Okay. We are based there. This is the diamond of Ngong Road right now.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting, and it looks lovely. So tell us a bit about the uniqueness of King's Vintage.
The uniqueness of King's Vintage currently right now, this is there are 2-bedroom apartments at 9.5 million. We have till 8th floor. And they're very spacious homes at the heart of Ngong Road. And we have amenities such as the high-speed lifts, children's play area, community hall, borehole. We also will be having the backup generator for common places. And so we're trying to offer you comfort, convenience, yes, in a perfect place. So immediately when you enter the house, there's the laundry area. Then now you come towards to the open plan kitchen, which gives you quite some space to work. You have your perfect granite tops. Here you have your cabinets. All this was built with efficiency in mind so that you can just move around so comfortably in your kitchen. Then now we move towards the living room and the dining area.
The dining area.
Because these days people are all about aesthetics and what to do in your house. So instead of locking you down in a compartmentalized space, this was giving you an option of whatever you want to do. We've given you the room and the option to do that. Because as we said, King's developers always thinks of the need of whatever you're thinking of right now, even if you'll think about it 5 years to come, we're solving the need right now. And King's Vintage is actually about that.
Okay.
Yes.
And one interesting thing is this is what the world is moving towards currently, right? This is what is expected even when you go to different countries, first world countries, right?
Yes, we're moving into different times, new times, and everybody's always looking for creativity because we believe that the Western world has more to offer. So we're trying to also show you that they have something to offer, but also we can borrow one or two things and also now create it and curate it to a way that feels so Africanized, so Kenyan, and modern and Kenyan at the same time unique.
Wow,
yes.
I like that. The best of both worlds.
Yes, you get the best of both worlds at King's Developers. King's Developers creates family-oriented homes.
Okay.
So this is for a family of maybe a family of 3 kids, 4 kids, and maybe this is a young family, so you're trying to raise your family in Nairobi. So instead of you want to watch over your kids while you make your food, while they do their homework, this is now a very...
Wow.
It's a perfect setup.
This is interesting.
Because you can be able to see things and you're like, nothing is out of your periphery. So we actually now to the living room. Quite spacious now if you want to take time to relax and watch some movies.
Interesting.
Do a bit of reading, maybe take a nap.
I have to take a seat and enjoy this sitting room of yours. Interesting.
In the beautiful, our beautiful seats.
And it's quite comfortable.
Yes, it is, because we're trying to bring you comfort, convenience, because I've always said our homes have a standard. There's a certain formula we follow, whether we're in the affordable or the mid or the high end. We'll always give you comfort, we'll always give you convenience, we're always going to give you warmth.
Amazing.
Yes.
Now I have to ask, what was the idea behind it? Like, what was the motivation when you were coming up with King's Vintage?
Okay. The idea behind King's Vintage was that the people who want to live quite close to Nairobi and they don't want to break an arm and a leg. So we were trying to work within people's budgets, but also give you a house that you're proud of. I've always said, when you enter our houses, you always want people to tell you, Maze, this is a good house. Where did you buy it from? Then you always want to say, Kings did me well. So we wanted people to appreciate modern living in Nairobi without necessarily feeling they're so far away from the CBD, so far away from Kilimani, all those CBD areas. But also at the same time, they want to feel as if they are enjoying the fresh air, because even now when you wake up in the morning here, you always see a perfect view of the Gong Hills. The views here are amazing. As I've always said, we're giving you the best of both worlds. You're close to business, but at the same time you can raise your family comfortably here. So quiet.
Speaking about raising families, with that, definitely there's need for amenities. We need to have schools, we need to have a road network, we need to have shopping malls and things like that. So what can be found here in King's Vintage in terms of amenities?
We have already constructed the road. We're trying to always improve a place whenever we find it. We have Lenana School, which is available here. We are like 5 minutes away from the Junction Mall. We are like 7 minutes away from Waterfront, and maybe 10 minutes away from the hub. It's perfect, because, and then also the same time we are near the bypasses. This is centrally located. The infrastructure here is chef's kiss. It's amazing. So Michael, you said you wanted to see space.
Yes.
So from the living area, we are now here. We are about to go to the first bedroom.
Okay.
And then this is the common wash area.
Wow.
Because guys like privacy. So this house is actually master en suite. We see me en suite also. So we are giving you privacy, comfort, convenience, zote.
Wow.
Yes. So karibuni to the master bedroom. This is, as I had said, I promised you space. This is space.
Yes, yes, I am clearly seeing a lot of space here.
Yeah, this is a sanctuary. Yes.
Now, one thing I have to admit is I'm not the tallest of people, right? I'm not the tallest of people, but I'm seeing you have very high ceilings.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is a signature thing of ours, not only in this house, in any of our houses. You don't slouch when you get in. We want to ensure this house can accommodate guys. Well, maybe giants, but still, ukiingia hapo una feel, this thing accommodates me, by the way. Yeah, this house is 9.5 million. Once you decide you want to purchase it, 20% deposits around 1.9 million. Then now the balance remains, we spread it through the construction period. And the good thing about this is that we, as I've always mentioned, we have a diaspora desk. We have a very competent sales team. Whenever you want to come and visit, if you want to do a tour, we'll organize that for you. And then we can be able to send you the documentation. If you want to counter check, we'll always be available for you. We have high-speed elevators here. Each block actually has its own set of elevators to ensure ease of movements. We have a community hall, as I mentioned. If you don't want to host people in your house, you can still host them outside. We'll have cabro pavements. We have a perimeter boundary wall. We also have a children's play area here where your kids will always be, it's not like we're in an unsafe neighborhood, but still we ensure safety and security for your kids so that they can play along, so that if they don't want to be in the house and watching movies all the time, they can still chill out and hang out with their friends outside. The ROI that we are actually giving to people here is quite high. We set the standard whatever place we are going to build. The ROI will be ranging from around 70,000 and above. That means you're going to get your investments back in around 7 to 8 years, which is actually a very prime. Plus the infrastructure here gives you quite the variety to know that you are in a safe place and that King's Vintage Homes will not let you down.